Hey folks, we're getting ready to take off on a 5-week trip across Southwest, um, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, and Southern California from Northern California. So we got this baby all packed, and thought I'd give you a quick tour of how we do it and what that looks like. So here we go. So let's start with the drawers. These things, if you've got a full-size truck, you are going to need them, and it gives you like a 5.5 inches lift to get over the cab. Right up here, as you can see, on this is a 25 GMC. It's pretty close. And so in this drawer, it's the kitchen, and holds the canned food just right. This is a MSR water pump, and the kitchen sink, the stove, got a splitter in the propane system so we can run it directly off of that. That works nice. Little campfire light, and so on. Then in here is kind of the utility drawer, and we got the foldable water bucket, some butane, campsite utility hookups, right? Just a extension cord with an adapter for the RV. Don't forget that, because they will not have, well, sometimes they will have the regular plug. And then this little electric heater is a desktop heater. That's pretty cool, actually, when you're in a site that's, if you're not dispersed camping, you're in a campground and they have hookups, or an RV site, you can run this instead of your propane, and it's just right. And this Kimbo is so insulated, it's like this is all you need in pretty cold weather. And then this has like everything in a shovel, axe, all that, and a tarp. So highly recommend these if you are like in a full-size truck for sure. If you got to lift it up, this just adds so much space. These are really well made, work really good. And on this side we have firewood in the way back, a little beer, and some folding chairs, and Lacey's aluminum folding kitchen table, her crock pot, or not crock pot, what is that? Dutch oven, sorry, and our campfire teapot. We got the hot to go, or now they call it a hot tap to go. This is a game changer. You can shower inside or out. Got the kitchen water, or just water. This is our gray water tank, so to speak. When you're in a campground, you hook a hose up to right here and drain it into that. And if they don't want it going on the ground, this is one of those rafting bags, or boating bag, I don't know what they're called, but hold stuff, and got some kind of different things, shower stuff. And then some old survey poles that extend automatic, and you just push the button. They're kind of handy for tarps. Then our umbrella, and there's a sort of a shower pan thing back there for showering inside or out, but mostly outside. So this little doodad here, I originally was going to hang a hot tap on here, and well, I did, and then got this. This works really good. This hot Jolka hot tap to go, they call it now. But this you could put a lot of things on. So chainline design. If you have a Kimbo, you're gonna want their quick release for the jacks bracket right here, and then once you have that, you can get they make another bracket that does this. I made this myself, and it was a pain in the butt. and you can't even, you'd have to have this bracket anyway, the quick release, to make it work. So they make a bracket now that goes here, and then you can attach one of those overland, you know, panels that you attach everything. I don't know the fancy name for it. I don't even know what overlanding is exactly. We used to just call it four-wheeling, I think. But so yeah, Chainline Designs got that covered if you need it. And then the hot water clean off, shower, whatever setup. Usually it's pretty easy. And then this comes around for hooking the door when I want to hold the door open. I have a bungee that goes on there. Added this for I had a short once when it was raining, and I think water may have got into there, or I don't know what happened while I was plugged in. So took some of this EPDM that I had left over from doing the roof on a trailer we had, and that worked pretty good. So okay. Oh, inside. So we now have 2 quick disconnects for propane, and hook the stove up outside if we want, and then this is an extension for it, and then the other one goes inside to run the fireplace, which is, you definitely, if you get a Kimbo and you don't get the fireplace, you probably just shouldn't have got a Kimbo. They're so cool. They add a lot. So this basket here, as we head inside, I put this on about over a year ago and did a video on these baskets that I added inside. Kimbo did put some in for me. I liked them so much I added more, and I found them on Amazon. And I was an Amazon associate and had a link to the baskets, got discontinued. I think I made 21 cents total in a year, and so I'm no longer, they kicked me out. So I just like not into it, but I highly recommend these. This came with it, this little plastic clip, and it has held up and been great. I'm just kind of amazed. And so anyway, wanted to shout out for that. Okay, so going inside, this is hopefully enough clothing for us for the Southwest in May. Did I say we were going to be gone 5 weeks? So this is what packing for 5 weeks looks like in our house. And yeah, I added these nettings. I like these nets. These are helpful. I can put a lot more in here. And then little spice rack here. Turn on some lights. We keep our keep our clothes in these bags, and that way if we get a hotel or whatever, we got it covered. Turn on the inside light here. But that's the fan. There we go. So put another net over there. That works really well. There is a space back here that is about that deep, I guess, and you can fit things. That's like a down coat rolled up, an extra blanket, that kind of stuff. So I can't even remember. I think Kimbo put these 3 baskets in, and then I added this, and this, and this, and this, and this basket. Just really handy. I've got the system is just using, and you can go to the video, but just using the standouts and not drilling into putting new holes in the Kimbo, but trying to stick to existing standouts that are already mounted. There's also, if not, I'm working on it. I can't remember if I uploaded it yet. A video on this table. This table turned out to be really cool. It's held in place by magnets, but then it's slipped down in there. But anyway, you can check the video out if you're into it. We have a Jolka toilet, and that just fits inside the shower pan, and you can actually use it right in there. Sometimes we pull it out and put it over here, and it'll fit under the table. Sits up about this high. It's level with this one, so it's one big table, and that works out good. What else? Fridge is awesome. Love the fridge. It's not full yet. We're working on it. Lacey's still got a little more packing to do. This is our garbage can. You'd be surprised. Well, I don't know. We don't generate a lot of trash, so that thing takes days to fill. Then here's this basket here is using another one of those clips, like I put on the door over here, and so I can hang it at different heights. We have it sitting kind of just above the water, but it can go up higher, and that one is really handy too. Then back behind the water, this holds 7 gallons. Then back behind here is we can hide bottles of wine or whatever, glass bottles that seem to kind of sit well. This is held in place by one of those gel pads, those glue pads, sticky pads that are sticky on both sides. Here's one. This cup's actually on it, and those things are. I saw Mark King did a paper, a little video on it, and one of his little Kimbo King talks. I don't know what they're called, but they're pretty useful. I mean, the guy designed these things and spent a lot of time in them. He probably has some ideas, you know. So he recommended it, and I tried it, and I've never used them before, and I'm super impressed. These I've bawhawed with cups and stuff on this, and they don't. Nothing's come loose yet, but these are just like jarred olives that you stick on there, and same, you know, it works good. These lights have been so handy, so I can clip it wherever. It's a reading light, super handy. Another one right over there, and it wasn't a good place to clip it, so what I did is took a piece of acrylic sheet, you know, plexiglass we used to call it, and just did a heat gun and took a little scrap, bent it around, first drilled a hole in it so it would fit in one of these standoff holes, and bent it shape how I wanted and called it good. Okay, what else? These lights, though, I got these on Amazon. They're rechargeable. There is no batteries in it. Well, there's a battery, but you can't access it, and they last forever. They're different kinds of light. They are awesome. What else? Some more netting down here for kitchenware. Did a video on this table and the backsplash already, so I don't need to go over all that. Yeah, so we'll have a box of food in the back of the truck and call that good. So thanks for watching.